All right, good evening, everybody. Morning, afternoon, wherever you're connected from. This is Midais Falpimo and Timilo Planb Express. You're welcome to tonight's call. Of course, we are talking about special business combo, and I will not stop retracing necessary things that everyone needs to be conscious of, in the space. So we all know that what we're looking for is to help ourselves make money and be financially free, be financially independent. And if you must do that, of course, it's a personal responsibility, and you need the right tool, right informations, right to achieve such goal, unless and if you quietly deceiving yourself. Right. We highlighted four things in the system. Number one, we talked about the passive income system, and we talked about career trading, right? Or career trader. And those who want to predominantly build their career on trading, the crypto, of course, normally say that if you're a stock trader before or you're a stock broker, and you should be type of people who would love to be doing a kind of investing strategy in the crypto. And then, of course, aspect of diversifications and going into perhaps some platforms that have affiliate system and want to build. Now, many of us who have been attending our meeting about the passive income, I'm going to paraphrase them, but tonight I'm going to stand much on something because I say this time without number that different business bless different people. And what may bless me and what I may have a kind of solve for may not be what would bless another person in the same industry. So we all need to know where we can be major and then minor, and where we can be minor and then major. Okay, so as we all know, we search for opportunity, informations, and platforms that could help us. But I would love to still say this. As long as you are in this industry, you're in the crypto space, to leverage on the space and build your financial freedom. So you're not just getting carried away by the, just like the activities in the space, just like being excited for nothing, but you want to leverage and take advantage of the opportunity therein. Okay, so first segment. First one, we talked about making passive income outside, of course, all of those farming we do. Okay, then we've gotten a tool, and of course, if you've been attending our meeting, you'll know that the tool we got was leveraging on a tool that will help trade your account in the financial market called Forex. Then I do not need to bother myself about what happened. For those of us who are building what we call $1 per day or $1 per minute portfolio, you know predominantly if you're in crypto and you don't know how to farm and you do not know how to leverage on opportunity coins, yeah, fine, you can make money, yes, fine, but you may not last in the space because any little thing that happens, if the market being manipulated, you could just, get yourself soft up and then start complaining that the crypto market is bad. Okay, I'm going to share my page. So I just share my page, and I remember at the beginning of the year, I share with us a kind of, we call it a template or working tools. And we said in our working tools that you need to create a spreadsheet of your business right now. A spreadsheet of your business in terms of schedule of activities of your business. And staging of those schedule, you have to identify what you are just, maybe coins you're farming, you stake and all of that. I'm very sure, I don't know what took me to WiggleSwap tonight. WiggleSwap is one of the farming many of our friends have forgotten. And I was pretty sure that some of us checked after 5-6 months, and what we saw there was surprising, especially on the farming. What we saw there was surprising. And that was the power of, farming that would discipline you, right? Farming that would discipline you, and you wouldn't know when it has accumulated so much that you were in millions or money, let's call that way, all right? So on that note, we told us that you need to, as a matter of fact, have your external wallet created, and please create not one external wallet, 2, 3. One should be for just keeping your portfolio, and you are not using that one for any transactions in terms of swapping or whatever. Then one you are using for general normal swapping, anything you swap and all of that. Then you have one you're using for maybe you are participating in airdrops. And what we're saying is not about creating wallet like this. Now you have this wallet, all right? You have this, and then you create multiple addresses on, we're not talking about this. Because this seed phrase covers all of these, but each of those addresses have their private key. So we're not talking about that. Say, okay, after I create this, don't compromise that. So you could have your system and create different browser. So you could see, like myself, I have Chrome, I have Brave browser. I still have in some system, I have my Firefox, so different wallet for different purposes. So understand that. Now, prior to that time, I told some of us to go back and check all our old cryptos, right? There are some of our cryptos that we bought for a very long time, they've dumped, but eventually they start picking up. So if you don't go back there to revisit, like Veracity have done some noble movement. You can see, like, in the last 14 days, it has done 200% plus, right? Yet it has not recovered to anywhere. So if you don't check back some coins that we have dealt with before, and to see whatever update around them, like I was checking DC, Dodge Chain, I was hearing some updates around it. So no, I wouldn't know. I'm asking you to buy though. So, but if you're really in this business, you should learn how to probably go back to some of the old projects and see what actually they are about to do. So the best thing is to learn how to go through other informations and then use the information to your own advantage, okay? So I'm just going here and then, so predominantly, there's so many coins. Let me check this guy. I told you about this coin this morning, and I quickly want to check where they are. So if you have your pen and paper, you can write it down. Though they were forming to be a kind of a big platform over time. So everyone claimed to be whatever. So they can tell you, we are going to be like this, we are going to do this. Coming, so I saw a coin and that aimed to replicate activities of Facebook. And now, anybody, talk is very cheap though. So claim to replicate the activities of Facebook. And well, who knows? Who knows? So who knows? I think I'll send this in the morning to our private mentorship group. So I wouldn't know how realistic that could be, right? Yeah, it's not a financial advice. Let me quickly check the token. Yeah, let me check the token. This guy is just pumping and dumping, Chris. This is that coin is called KRI. Is it KRI? Yeah, so let me just pick it up. This token, let me see what's okay. So this guy, you may want to follow some of us who are researcher or crypto researcher, as it were. You may want to follow up. Come on now, what are you doing? I've copied it completely. Oh, I did right. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's not a financial advice. I'm not asking you to buy. So, but there's so much hype around this token that the creator trying to make us understand that they were going to be creating some things. And so it's still very, very, very significant. And but who knows what may happen around it if you go to you know why it was not coming up here? Oops. Okay. What's happening? Sorry. Okay, so here's the token anyway. Okay. You can read up more about this. Let's go this way. Sorry. Okay, so let's go this way. I'm trying to pick up something. Okay. Okay, BSC scam. Oh my God. Okay. I think I made a lot of mistake here. See, no wonder someone was trying to let me know that I couldn't buy. It's called crypto. Okay, maybe when I back to get the updated contract address, I'm gonna send to us. All right. Think here. Let's check. Okay, there we are. So this is it. Huh? Full coin. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so I was Riley short copied the message I sent to the group, and somebody was chatting me. What really went wrong? Yeah, so about 3 cents thereabout also. So it's not a financial advice. So, but the hype, these guys were creating, let's see, holders. So have 523 holders and total supplies 1 million. Yeah. So, and they're claiming to do a whole lot of things. And so you have money, of course, why you can buy just little and hold on and watch what happen eventually. So it's not a financial advice though, right? So now I'm going to go very straight away to first, we have a system we prepared, and we've told us that we have a system that's going to help you to make average of 20, 25 to 35% every month. Please, I need to clarify this. A lot of people were still calling me, never understood how the tool work. Number one, the tool is simple. It's not about marketing. It's not about MLM. It's first of all about services. So the service is you get your account funded, you take any broker of your choice, get your account, subscribe for the software, $200, and connect your boards and they trade for you, and you can do average of 20, 25 to 35%. And I monitor them closely, which they pair the trade very regular, because I saw they use 15-minute time frame. Is AUD card. So it's AUD card. So I've checked and I've seen that they were very, very, very consistent in it and very meticulous. So it's not all about making money, it's about being consistent in the way you make your money. So I've seen that they're really, really, really doing a whole lot of things in maintaining standard so that they don't blow people's account. So a lot of us has issues with understanding things that wealth building is not hit and run. So wealth building is consistency. Be prudent in doing what you're doing, consistently working it, and bring the best out. And so I've followed the pair, the peak on a regular basis. They've been doing well, and I can say they'll become like master of the movement. Of course, this is not a too volatile pairs, all right? So, and the good thing is that on average, you can do 25, 30, 35% in a month. And so let's cut it down to 35% in that month. Let's say expenses because of 20% repayment as a performance fee from the amount of money you make, right? And then maybe broker fee, of course, which is cut automatically. Outside that, you're good to go. And so somebody was starting with me today. I just hope that fellow is on the Zoom call. And well, like he thought it's just like a normal ROI Ponzi scheme. Never knew that this is a real life activities of buying and selling and making profit. So in other words, there'll be some day you make good profit, there's some day you make not good profit, there's some day you make losses, and then some days you make minimal loss. Or sometimes nothing is made, neither profit nor loss. So because the loss is going to be floating, and so it can have a drawdown in the market. And so all you do is to go on board on other activities you're doing and leave that to be. So very simple. So that's why we say we fund it that can help you to do average of 20, 25, 35% in a month. For me, I told myself, if I have a platform that is decentralized, that's the first question. What do you mean by decentralized? Where I can be in charge of my money in a broker that I know, and then getting paid, seeing the improvement in my account over the years. Maybe some of us may not understand. So let's quickly do one arithmetic before I would do into the people who we expect you to trading. So let's do one simple arithmetic. Okay. Now, if I have a system, right, that's going to be transparent and very decentralized for me, I'm going to be doing it. So let's say $1,000. Sorry about that. $1,000 is going to be doing me just even as 10%, not 20% on monthly basis, the average. And I really want to build wealth. And I can sectionalize like this. If I have 5,000 to invest, I can split into 3, right? Maybe 1,000 in one, 2,000 in one, and 2,000 in one. And the other 2,000, I want to say, okay, this is like, let me see what's going to happen at the end of 3 years. So let's say $2,000, 10%, right? And going to be left for 3 years. So compound interest. Okay. So, what is this? Was it 3 years we call it? Okay, let's go here. This is 10% monthly. It's a 3 years. Oh, yeah. So $2,000. Okay. So that means on average, I'm going to have $61,000. Okay. $61,000. That giving you average of 213% yearly. I'm not sure it's a bad deal. Okay. $2,000, 10% monthly, 3 years, and you're going to have average of $60,000 in 3 years. I'm just being meticulous about it to say that. Then what if it's about average of 20% monthly? Yeah, taking away that some could be 35% in a particular month, some could be lesser than that. So let's look at it. If it's 20% every month, and I just leave $2,000 into compounding. Now, compounding is going to be there, and then the trade continues, so you do not need to ask the company to do that. It automatically fits into your money, continue to trade. So that means on the average in 3 years, I can push my $2,000 up to $1,400,000. So let's say never to $400,000, but what if 20% of my 2,000, what if giving me just $500,000 in 3 years? Is it worth it? Yes, very, very. So now you should be able to check and segment your portfolio in need. So one should be maybe family need, one should be for building wealth after a long period, then one should be to be using for accumulating of digital assets. So there's some coins called, you want to buy just like I just did mention it now, and then you have some profit already and you want to buy, so you could quickly go to your broker, get money out without calling on anyone, okay? That's going to help you to, that's why we said, number 1, passive income, number 2, career trader, and number 3, project diversifications, and number 4, affiliate leverage system. So from making the money passively, then you can increase your portfolio by buying loans, by buying legacy coins, and then you're good to go. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I'm just sharing with us to know that some of us thought when we talk about the making 20, 25, 35% in, some felt, okay, I just need to be there, doing myself. No, and this is not a funny scheme of giving money to any third party. So rather you invite the services and activities of the platform to help you go to the market, buy from the market, balance the records and debit and credit and all of those, check your expenses and take off everything and then give you your return. Simple as that. So you do not need to know anything about the financial market before doing that. So secondly, those of us who are traders, I sent a link on this platform. Wow, this is crazy, BTC. So I sent, what is it? So I sent a link on CoinW, okay? Let me quickly show us something very importantly. Now, why I sent it to all our groups and people should register? Good number of people have always been on my, oh, I want to buy this, oh, I want to do that, and all of that. So CoinW is an exchange. Of course, some of you have downloaded the app. You saw that 5 years anniversary. And one of the unique things they've done and put together in their system was to give a kind of support for traders. So if you want to trade, right, you see 5 years of successful operation, okay? In 120 countries, with 7 million users, 10 billion first layer liquidity, 300 plus quality projects, right? So now, one of the unique things that I know many of you wouldn't know. What's the uniqueness of these? Now, please take note of this. When I send this link out, I tell everybody download and register, verify your account with your KYC. And I haven't done that, you can fund your account with any amount as low as $100, even lesser than that. But why I say $100 is that once you do that, we're going to add you to a group, right? Number one, you have basic group where you can still be given more orientation. Then you still have, training forum, all right, signal forum and all of that. So the good thing is that the guys and the people behind the team are seriously working, and guess what? All of these are done free, okay? So remember, you are not investing here, you are using this an avenue, using it as an avenue to help yourself and build your wealth, okay? Now, let me quickly share with us and show us, if you registered, maybe your team leader give you a code to register, please endeavor to check back at your leader and let him see your code so that you should be sure that your registration was done, okay? Now, this is it. If you open the account, I expected you to fund with as low as $100. And then if that's the case, look at what should happen. Very simple, look at what should happen. One of the fantastic things is that you can trade both the future and ETF on this platform. Now, for people who have friends, colleagues, subordinates and all of that, who they've been clamoring to take advantage of the crypto market, yeah, or some will have lost so much money because he have trusted his money in the hands of funny group of people. Oh, so what should he do? Very simple. If you register with CoinW, one thing I've done before was this. Man, the structure is broken. BTC. Wow. So a long kind of bearish divergent things. And finally, you can see that here. So then this guy up. That was a very terrible one. So this was broken, so we're waiting for this confirmation. That got broken too. Well, let me look 4 hours. Just a moment. Okay, you can see 4 hours. Okay, so you can see 4 hours now for BTC. So you needed to like confirm this here. And then once this trend line is touched, and then retest, then we can say, oh, there's total reset. But of course, from here, you knew that this was not normal. This is kind of bearish engulfing, all right? And then there you are. I have a structure. These are my layers for myself. And then once it's broken, you should know nothing. Yeah, this is a trend line. But if you're still able to consolidate and go back, but I don't know what's going to consolidate. Because one of the things is this, you should know that anything that goes up has to come down. And anything that come down, we need to go up eventually. So what happened? Don't say Felix told you this. So, but are there chances that we could come down to as $21,490 something dollars? Very possible. Or to better structure, $21,300. Yeah. You can now say, oh, what should I do? So, but at this point, someone want to wait, see that this is confirmed, and then you want to short. So someone want to short at $22,200 and something dollars. There you go. You short down the markets in targeting to see the market down to 21,500, 21,300, thereabout. Yeah. You can see this is indicator MACD already crossing the MACD line, crossing the signal line. So, but this is a very strong support. If it got broken, is it broken yet? No. Number one, the candle is not closed yet. Number two, yeah, you see kind of, this is 1, 2, 3 tentative touch line. So with this, a very strong one. And if another candle closes at this touch line and open above this, then could have a reversal. The reversal could be very drastic and blow up there. But if at the closing of this candle, we come below here, then you want to see when to consolidate back up and then retest, and boom, you are down eventually. Okay, so somebody want to ask me, Feli, what should I do right now? Nothing. Can I not buy the coin? If you want to. Okay, so now let me quickly go to CoinW. What should you do once you have registered? Number one, verify your account. Number two, fund your account. Now, if you've done this, we have a group we will add you to. And in this group, you get basic training on future and those basic of entry and exit positions. And of those of you who have not traded future before, I always tell you, please be careful. And maybe sometime, maximum leverage, you could use 3 or 4, 5, then maximum 10, so that you wouldn't have a grievous impact on your portfolio. And two, you should, on no account should you expose all your money into trade. So you don't expose all your money into trade. Perhaps you're $1,000 in the mark, and then you're using about $800 of the money to trade. So that's very deadly. So you have to use, a percentage, okay, maybe 1%, depending on what's your equity, or 10% depending on what's your equity. All right. So, but the good thing is this is CoinW. Let me quickly look at navigating. You want to fund, can go to balances and then going to see deposit. But what I want to go to is future. Okay. One of the lovely thing is this, on this future, yeah, you have isolated, and look at it, you have isolated, all right, margin. So some may want to change the number of X you want to do. So maybe 10X. So you can type it manually. Click confirm. So, right, you can see a very drastic. Let's see what BTC is doing now. Okay, you can see BTC. We want to see close of this candle above this line, and then retest, then zoom up. Perhaps waking up tomorrow morning, Monday, till 10 a.m., same Monday, you should have defined where are you now. So at this point, you want to ask me, what should I do? Yes, fine. This is a very strong confirmation that you're still going to go down, but you have to be careful to get a confirmation that if it must go down, we have to break this support line and of course retest it and we'll continue to go down. So at that point, you can say, okay, let me go short. But at this point, if you do that, you're gambling, even when it looks so real that the market is actually going down. Okay? So this is the backend. So you can use the app. And then if that is done, that's done, you have to check what pair are you going into. Sorry. So you see BTC USDT, you have to come to perpetual here. Okay. Let's say AP is going to have been deadly going on. Okay, so this is APT. What exactly are you doing on APT? Of course, you can see APT now have a very strong support. You know, it could bounce from where it is back, continue the journey, right? So let's look at APT here. Okay. So APT could come down here, 12.6 or so, 12.8, and again, break and continue the journey. So now in your case, you want to trade. Let's say it's APT you want to trade. What pattern of trade using APT for? You want to short or long? So number one, you have to check your number of leverage. Okay, so leverage, you want to change it to 10. Sometime, of course, beginner, I tell you, make use of just 3, maximum 5. So isolated margin, then come to limit. So at what price do you want to buy? So let's say you want to buy at 13.5. Sorry. Oh, 13. Okay, so sorry, 13.5. So assuming this is the price I want to buy, okay? If I'm pretty sure that this guy is going up, so you can see here, there's a very good structure here. So I'm not teaching you technical analysis anyway. So, and I want to buy. So look at what you do. So are you going long or you are going short? Okay, I'm going. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that. Deeply sorry for the network issue. So now, assuming I want to buy at this price, so how much do I want to buy what? Okay. So I can use this. %25 of the money you have there. And remember, if you have reasonable money, we'll say maximum can be 10%. So, okay. So now I want to show you something. For you to know what you're doing, you can use this calculator to check. Okay? Can use this calculator to check. What exactly do you want to do? So leverage 10x, right? Price 13.5. Close price, let's say 15. Open quantity, I'm seeing 7. Calculate. So look at it now, it's telling you, you know what? With the money you put, of course, the little money you put, so you're going to do profit of about $10.5. That's 111% a fee. So now you're going to see something. You want to check your liquidation. So I want to check my liquidation. So I put it 13.5. Oh, sorry, 10 leverage, 13.5. So how many quantity? 7. You're going to see there when you're trying to open it. Okay. So you want to sell at 15. So your liquidation price is at 11.42. Why liquidation price? Because why doing this? So that you know where to put your stop loss. Your stop loss should always be above your liquidation price. So you say, okay, thank you. You've done your job. Guys, you can see now the market is right. Let's look at Mr. BDC. Okay, guys, deceiving people. So guess this guy, 12.8, like I said, tentative price 12.8 or so, 12.8, 12.73. And then it could bounce up from there because we want to destroy the structure down. So here you do, okay, you can see the guy. Yeah, continue to like. So you now say, okay, let me set my P&L. What price am I selling? $15, you're 15.2. Yeah. My stop loss, 11 point maybe 5. And then you can go ahead and buy. And sometimes it's very simple for you. You perhaps may not put it this. You click on buy. When you come later, it's going to show. You can scroll and see where the P and L you click, and it will give you the price you want to put it. You want to put. So, but it's always good for beginners when you're just coming in. Now, this is given to some persons because I know the best in the crypto is not about these daily activities and all of that, but there'll be some time you just want to play around the market. And then some of you want to build career around the market, then you can always do this. Now, what's the lovely thing? The lovely thing is this, CoinW via, the African team of this CoinW had set a means where you can have regular kind of signals of entry and exit positions of all of this, and more follow-up trainings, orientations, and how to caution and how to expose yourself to the market. And so you're put through all of those things. So to an extent, I think it's a very lovely thing that can always help yourself around to build, sorry. Okay. Okay, so I'm showing this because I know a good number of people like I listened to one guy testimony on the group, and he was like, he has paid so many guys to teach him how to navigate this market, not one, not two, not three people, and eventually nobody, right? None of them could deliver anything, and he was shocked that some of those things you could get on this platform were part of the thing he has spent so much money on, and he was not getting it free. Okay, so I'm sharing this with us because it's part of the business combo we put. Remember, we said first is passive income, average of 20, 25, 30, 35% in a month using a software that's going to be independently trading for you, and you do not need to lift your fingers, right? That's help. And then we talked about career trader. So you want to be independent, know when to pick some coins, know when to sell some coin. And this is just one aspect. And this aspect is a lot easier now because, part of the teams in Africa we partner with via this COINW are doing a whole lot of job. It's just for you to plug into the information, utilize it, and be able to make a lot of money. Okay. So I think that's for, so additional thing, those of us who want to really spread the messages around the COINW, you can get what we call rebates. So if you're the type that love sharing, mailings and all of that, so you could have rebates. A rebate system is this fact that you come in and you have a link and they can send out, and you get paid from the trading fee of everyone connected to you. And that, to an extent, that makes a lot of things that some can easily make money, from the rebate. We have some people who are making a lot of money on the rebate because they've come in and they share with people, and then the people make use of it, not that they bring their money to you, then you get paid residually. Okay. So other side of your trade is the fact that I've told you, nobody should be in crypto without having MetaMask, another external wallet. So some coins being called out, you can always take advantage of it, okay? And then that's going to help so much. That's going to help so much. Okay, so that's one of the things I need to show us tonight. And then the third thing is the diversifications. Now, please let this sink to your mind. No matter what project anyone is telling you, and so long as the project had a token in the market, the first thing you should do sentimentally is to buy the token. Yeah, buy the token. So, like example, we did about a project now. Let me see. Okay. What was it? Yes. Okay, so let's look at depth, which I know is pulling back though. Sorry about that. Depth. Okay, here you are with depth. Okay, it's a project that a lot of people invested. Wow. What happened here? Oh gosh, our structure is broken. So if you retest, unable to get off, we may start having issues. Maybe back to 31, back to 31.30. Okay. So because it has been trending since, and now for the first time, after those time, it's broken, and want to see more. The time is kind of close, and then, but by structure, it's already broken. This is the moving average. And you can see all this while the momentum was strong. Okay. Now, why I'm doing all this is this. We have some projects that come out and then they have token in the market. The first thing you should do is to buy the token. Okay. So when the more hype is created, then the token can blow up and you make some money. Okay. Sorry. Look at ULX. This is ULX. Okay, so ULS2 still very, very nice one. Yeah, very, very nice one. You see when the structure was broken. Now we have gap covered already. And so, yes. So we can now have a kind of consolidation to an extent before we have a decision either then up, down, and then we're going to see. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the predominant things allowed to let us know tonight. Good number of people have been doing massively well on the CoinW because that's been helping them so much. So those who want to trade daily and all of that, it's going to be very helpful for them if you take your mind into it and take it very seriously. So the diversification, please understand this fact. Most time when a coin is crashing, where we're supposed to stay and leverage on this crash, we run out. So like, oh man, finally this thing has crashed and all of that. No, it's to leverage on the time, right, and season or whatever is happening. That's why people don't do anything when the market crashes so seriously. And then when the market start picking us, they start, oh, and then eventually a heavy correction will disappoint them again and they run away from the system. Okay? So crypto is not magical. And so it's all about the attention you give to it. Like I was reading on the group this evening, and the message read does. I'm going to check that. The message. Okay, this was a Twitter message from, he said, the first step to finding consistency and profitability is for forgetting everything you thought you knew about trading, then lowering, your new starting point expectation. Then you are prepared to learn properly and without any sense of rushing. First step, mastering yourself. Okay, so these are the things. So you're coming in now, just feel like a tabula rasa, and you can get the best. It's okay. Oh, which other one do I want to do? As you can see, it does a free fall until we have a kind of structure 12.8 eventually. This guy is a stubborn guy though. So just I check here? Let me check something. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's for now what we want to do. And those of you who follow some training ahead sometime, and I told you very simple for you to trade Just pick your trade and then be okay. Was the file that I did mention about using Bollinger and MACD to monitor your trade, entry, and exit. Okay, there you go. This is Bollinger. And you have, this is bearish engulfing candle. Then you continue to have, you do not need any Jupiter to tell you nothing is here till this down. So are there chances that Bitcoin correction can go to 21K plus? Yeah. So you have some storage here that can take for a long time. So, but in order to know, so you're confirming, oh, this is MACD line crossing the signal line downward. Then you get the histogram. We've lost volume. Now we begin to have more selling hands. All right. So using your Bollinger with your MACD can help you a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it. By the grace of God, tomorrow we're having an event in Abuja. So if you're in Abuja and Everon, yeah, I'm live in Abuja. So if you're in Abuja, Nigeria, Federal Capital Territory, you can just inbox me thereafter to meet us tomorrow. We are having an event by 11 a.m. In Abuja here, right? So if you're in Abuja, you're in our team, you have friends in Abuja, you can send them to come for the event we have tomorrow from 11 a.m. Then after then, you maybe you and your friends or your colleagues want to have one-on-one with me, yeah, we can still discuss about that, and then we'll discuss the way forward. So that's also enough. We need to have correction down, and that's what's already happening, right? Correction down, and then before we reset again. Okay. Now, one other thing, yeah, okay. So, Ben, in Port Harcourt, we have an event this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Right? It's promised to be great, and so Saturday, Sunday, going to be having an event in Port Harcourt, okay? Then, or immediately after then, entering to February, we have through the 2 weeks, a kind of refresher but intensive marathon training for new people or people who still battling to understand some things and all of that. So you can prepare yourself. And then on the 18th, we're going to have mega event in Port Harcourt based on our business plan. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I think that should be enough for tonight. So if you have questions, okay, I'm going to unmute you to ask your questions. Okay, I can see Pastor. Pastor, please ask your question.
Good evening, sir.
God bless you, sir.
Yes, please, when you were calling out that coin, the network sent me out. I wanted to get to know the name of the coin again, please.
Okay, the coin name is...
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. I said the coin name is that's it's cryptoconomics. So but the ticker, let me I think I did. Let me send the contract address over here. Okay, yeah. Sorry. What? Who bought this coin yesterday? M-Shin. Now, okay, if you watch my video the other day, I said we should buy this coin. Yeah, not a financial advice anyway. I bought and I shared, and so if you want to buy, you could buy much it. And I told you about the sentiment around when the project come out. I invest on this and I bought the coin. So over time, when the pump can continue, it come to a point where what you bought will have taken care of what you invested on the buying, what you invested in the package, and still want excess money. So that's what we call it opportunity coin. Okay, so let me quickly look at what Pastor is asking me. Here is it. Okay, so here is it.
All right.
It's called Creole. And I said they claim to say they created a kind of social media that looks more or less a copycat of Facebook. So I wouldn't know. So, but I'm just text running it. So, but you know, we buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay. So this is it.
Okay, boss. Number 2, sir.
Yeah.
Over time, we've been talking about third-party system not working and all that. This evergreen FSS.
Yeah.
Had a lot of people, at least you understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
My kind of people I meet, just like we met that did those days in Abuja and all that. Now, people are so afraid when it comes to anything talking about a certain percentage being paid monthly and all that. And in as much they still want to come in.
Okay.
Please, I don't know. We don't motivate, but they keep calling. Can we talk to your boss? What is the guarantee and all that? Oh, I don't know.
Guarantee Trust Bank is not guaranteed. Yeah, let me quickly say this, okay? If you have people who are looking for system that is going to help them, who just want to fold their hands and watch the game playing, I don't think you need to look further than to recommend Evergreen FFS for them. That's the truth. Number one, there's something they may not understand. We say this is a decentralized system. What do we mean? Now, Evergreen FFS is not a third party. Now, for you to use Evergreen FFS, you must have an account with a broker. And when we talk about broker, in fact, broker is bigger than bank. Because banks themselves go to trade on broker, okay? So many of us may not understand it. Broker is a licensed platform to do buy and selling of currencies. So every persons who make money on currencies like the bank have an ID on brokers. So you can imagine the money of the whole world, the bank's money is equally inside the broker. So having broker is like having a bank account. So money is funded in your broker, but of course, for people who want to start, you must, as a matter of fact, just set up the broker for them, you know. And once the broker is set up, thank God today, most broker is not like very regimented those days where you have to pay a deposit your broker with, you know, your local currency, like FXTM those days, using Naira, you deposit, you take another 24 hours or 2-3 days before you reflect. After reflecting, you want to withdraw money, say 5 working days. No, most brokers now you can use USDT crypto to fund your account. So every money they deposit on their broker is their money, like their bank account, okay? Now, if it's their bank account, how do you even know that it's like their bank account? Number one, they funded their account. Let's say you have a client who funded his account with $10,000 in his account. So if that money is there, nothing will happen to his money, and it's not trading it, so it's going to be there. Anytime it needs the money, it can withdraw. So then, if he now knows how to trade, he can trade and either blow the account or make the account. Now, what Evergreen FFS is doing for you, Evergreen FFS is not a broker. So the money of any client is not going to Evergreen FFS at all. So your money is in your broker. Rather, you what to do to Evergreen FFS is that you hire their labor. What do you do with their labor? As you hire their labor, you pay $200 to have access to their labor. And the $200 is one of, I don't know, it may change tomorrow, so that if anybody is listening to this thing at a point, you should understand. Now, even if you get to $3,000 today, many will still use it, because I have some boats that subscription lowest price is $5,000, okay? And then, so if you go to $3,000 today, people will use it because nothing is expensive. We may not be able to afford it. Now, if that is done, the person is now connecting his Evergreen FFS to his broker. Once he connects with his broker, Evergreen FFS does not promise anyone that on daily basis you are going to be getting this amount of money. What they only tell you, hey, we trade, we manage your account through our API, but on the average, ups and down, balance up, balance down, at the end of the month, we must have helped your money to grow. So what Evergreen FFS is doing to your money is to help your money to grow, not that you give them the money that they hold and now do business with your money and pay you percentage. No, they help your money to grow in your bank account. It's just like the Zenith Bank, like those commercial banks in Nigeria, all right? Engaging the expert to trade. The money is in their custody, is in their vault. Let me go local now. You know, like we were road hustle many, many years, right? And what was the hustle? You have people who have a warehouse, like if you see those boys who hawk. You have person who have a warehouse, and in the warehouse, boys come every morning, and then they give them, they count to them to go and sell. As they finish selling, they return. If they have some balance, they keep. If they sell everything, they return the money. If they sell parts and some goods are remaining, they balance and then drop. They come back tomorrow. That's exactly what Evergreen FFS is doing for you. Now, take note. Why they are doing that, if you have $1,000 in your account, I just need you to know that per trade, what is exposed into the trade out of those your account may not be up to $50. Get to know that. May not be up to $50. Now, imagine when we have not ever had any losing month in Evergreen FFS. I've not seen that. Now, why? Number one, very minimal risk. I see a lot of people who trade Forex, they use a very big standard lot size, they use a very big lot size. So any little thing, they get burned. But you will see very significant amount, then they keep taking it a little drop of water. Is that little drop of water at the end of the month that probably may have rise to, imagine that you have $1,000 and then they're trading sometime per whatever they take per trade, maybe $20, $40, $30, $100. So if they take $30 and at the end of the day, they do 50% of $30, I'm just an example, that is $15. So you just see that you have $15 profit. They didn't expose your 1,000 to the trade. It's just a fraction of your money. Now imagine why trade is going on and you needed to pick out money. I need to let you know that yours truly, if you are picking out money, you can pick out money even when you pick out like $500, your trade still continue, right? So that's why it's your bank account. Now, at a point, maybe later, your money, you have gotten a lot of money and you say, okay, I don't want to trade again. You can log into your back office of Evergreen FFS and delete the bot. And deleting it means, okay, I'm not trading again. You can close the trade and delete it and go away. So if Evergreen FFS now is not functioning now, that has nothing to do with your money. The only thing that you cry is that, oh, they've stopped my oil well. But for the risk of your money that when they stop working now, your money is gone with them. No, please let people understand this. A lot of people still thought this is a kind of third-party ROI platform. Never. This is not. Okay, so let them know. So if there's anything that fits people who are passive and all of that, it does this, because then the only thing is that when you set up the Evergreen first boat for anyone, let me quickly check something here. I know a good number of people do not understand it, because some people will ask me, why I didn't subscribe for this Evergreen first, the fact that I don't have time to trade. They thought, okay, they give you signal. Some will say, you know, I have invested so much money and I've lost a lot. No, that's why it's good to ask questions. Although I know people who don't ask questions because they, in the first place, their interest was not big. Anyone whose interest is big will always want to be clarified. All right. Yeah, this is this. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you can see my screen. Now look at it. Your account is connected. Okay, it's coming up. So look at it. Your account is connected. So assuming you don't want it again, you can come over here and click and delete it. And that's all. So you only send Evergreen FFS on errand to work for you. So anyone who say, oh, I want to take advantage of Evergreen FFS. However, you know, I don't know how to preach to people about.
Yeah.
I don't do that. When I saw it last year, I told people, I said, Evergreen FFS is one of the best gifts I got in 2022. But I was not going to have a time to start hyping it to anybody. You see it, fine. You do not see it, congratulations. For me, when I saw it, it was massive, and that's it. And so I saw that it has solved problem for a lot. But not stopping at that, because sometimes too, when people begin to make that money, complacency set in. You can imagine it just that passive income is sweet, but if you look at it, if anyone is doing that over time and they are paying attention to take part of the money they earn, and we have some coin we just buy and later sell, they're going to make a lot of money. So it's not an ROI system, it's not a third party, it's a service system. Make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Please,
Okay.
you can help me resend the contract address on WhatsApp, please. Oh, yeah.
Okay, prayer. I just sent it on the chat box right now, okay? Okay, vertical. Yeah, vertical, your hand is up. I've unmute you. You can unmute yourself to ask your question.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mama.
Before I forget this one, this particular contract address you sent on the chat board, I tried copying it, but I couldn't copy. So I don't know if you can help send it on a WhatsApp platform so we can copy. It's not copyable here.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I disabled. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to send it on. I'm going to send it on the cash flow now, and I will not talk. I'll just drop it. I'm not talking. I'm not going to say anything. I'll just drop it there. So anybody who asks question, I'm not going to respond. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should go ahead with my.
Go ahead.
Okay, my second question is on CoinW. Already I'm done with the funding, but my question is, where do I get the signals? Because already I've joined the Telegram group and then the Signal group, but I really want to be sure where the signal is dropped. Is it on the Telegram, or where do I get that?
There are 4 links given to you. There are 4
I've
links.
joined.
One is customer
Yes, sir.
service. One is newbie, which is for training. One specifically says signal.
Yes, sir. I've joined that one too, but I haven't seen any signal.
Yeah, and that means market is not good. When market is not good, you won't see signal. Market is
Okay.
is an indecisive, so you won't see any signal. When one market is very decisive, you're going to see signal.
Okay, so that's where I can get the signal.
Yeah, yeah. So that's why I send it to you. And then there's another WhatsApp group. We needed to make our own very active. There's another WhatsApp group where we've been doing some things already and people are doing massively well. And so when I'll do some kind of video training and send over to all those groups, and then you can still pick it from there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, a suggestion now, because the Telegram group is, one cannot set a notification on Telegram, like notify me when a signal is dropped, but we can always do that on our WhatsApp page. You can place a notification that whatever thing that dropped, notify me. So I think our own WhatsApp group will serve us better, so that some of us that are keen about the trading can always set a notification to be able to follow.
We pray for grace. We pray for grace. Why we prefer WhatsApp group for anything, Telegram, because you can always have history and follow up things and all of that. Sometime WhatsApp group, you see people begin to do some funny things around there, and then where you cannot ban some people and all of that. So, but anyway, we'll see what to do concerning that. But yeah, we have a WhatsApp group that signals are dropped and all of that. So, but we just want to make it because over time concerning signals or previous messages, you can't get that on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, so but definitely we're going to do a lot of things because so many persons I read somebody testimony in the evening, and it was how he has paid a whole lot of people just to learn and get some information, but all of them just scammed him. We have more noisemakers left and right, so but he didn't know something like this was happening. But thank God he took responsibility, because sometimes what I discovered is that even when good things are sent around, because some of us don't take responsibility, we wouldn't even read it. And so with that, we missed out. And then it's like, meanwhile, exactly what you're looking for is already happening everywhere. So we're going to do that, okay? So that we have some people who already taken a kind of step, and then they can get it there, and then taking on to using it to equip themselves. So, but the signals, like over this weekend, we didn't drop any signals because you saw the market was not. But I've been targeting BTC. I've been targeting the shorting the market because of you can see this Mr. B. Mr. B, Mr. B. Mr. B have to respect himself. He has been doing too much. So you can see APT now. So wherever.
So let it into drop now. As it started dropping, I want to go and put my bucket there, waiting for it to start minting money this night. That's it.
So you can see. So after now, so when we have a retest, but of course you should know that breaking this trend line, nothing is holding it. Then we can go down to 21,300 possible. Right?
Okay, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That would be for all. I mean, that's all for now.
Okay, then those of you who I need to set a rebate for on the CoinW,
Yes.
maybe God give me grace tomorrow, I will find time and then cross-check your ID and then do the rebate and give you the interface where you now check the rebate, the way it is and all of that.
Okay, sir. So that means we should hold on registering people for now.
No, you don't need that. You don't need to hold on. You can register anyone. It has nothing to do with your rebate.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to stop. Don't need to wait for anything. You just go ahead and then give out that. So because part of the thing we're going to do, those people in Port Harcourt, I've given you people assignment in Port Harcourt. If our hall did not fill up Saturday and Sunday, that will be the last time I'll do physical training in Port Harcourt. Because those of you in Port Harcourt, you're not maximizing the opportunity. So maybe people in Abuja can take advantage of it, or people in Lagos, so that yeah. So because we're going to do a lot of things and to help people. We have good number of people. They can just be trying themselves little by little and then growing their portfolio. And that's why paying attention on the forum is very, very important, because opportunity will just set in and then people don't use it on time and to cross and make much money. Yeah. So making much money is about paying rapt attention to time and season as much as possible.
Samuel, go and sleep. Leave that thing.
All right. Okay, so do you get it? That you get that? Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So that's it. So we're just waiting for, like me, I have some short positions, but I was just waiting for confirmation to add. Then you can now see that BTC can be very stubborn, but there's nothing he can do than to come down. It has been going up so much. And of course, we said about that before, that we should have BTC breaking on and then getting to 23,000 and then make some correction. And then after that, we can have it continued or yada. So anyone who is still getting unaware that the market is plumbing down, that means the person is ungrateful because that's really trying. Somebody say, I should not forget the address. I posted it already. It's just that I was not going to say anything. I haven't posted.
Ooh.
I've told you guys since last year, October, I was speaking parables. So information will come. It depends on who decoded.
Oh, shit.
That can be out of wickedness, but sometimes we need to be wicked. Okay. So please, in summary, we're buying and selling. That is, you can swing as much as possible. Now, I'm sure anyone who took advantage of APT.
Which net are we using there before? Okay. You should go and sleep.
So anyone who's still like that, like what was said, I remember saying that everybody should go back and checks all of those our old projects, right? Now, by all those old projects, review them back, right? And I'm very sure many of you didn't check even when streak came down to $160 something. In fact, I was shocked when I saw it at $300 and something was it last week. I say, oh, thank you. This is a bonus for me. That has nothing to do with my old one I bought. I said, oh, this is very good for me. Okay. Guys, can you see now? You can see that APT is now finding a kind of support gradually because there's a structure here. This is not technical class, so I'm not teaching you anything technical, okay? This is 1, 2, 3 touch. Do we have that? Yes, we do. Right? So can it more to go? Where do we have again? We do. So 12.9, so that's 0.6. Then, of course, you can say here. So 12.4. So, you know, and then if you, so let me stop this guy. Okay, so if we go this way, or the closest swing low. Shit. Okay, let's take off somewhere here. Okay. So you can say even to 11.12, thereabout. All right. So chances are there, fine. If it happens. Now, but anyone who must have bought OPT from $7 or even the earlier time, before this massive breakout, you saw this, that was $4. Yeah, it was sitting down $4, $3 for a very long time. Yeah, it was there $2, $3 for a very long time. And then there we are. So the first hits. So I don't know. The money is always printed everywhere every day. But it all depends on what we do. Either we're just staring at it, all right? Or we are taking it by force. So I've told us the magic and the strategy, the philosophy is that no matter what you're doing, first accumulate the coin. Over time, you make a lot of money, and then you can now, okay? Yeah, if you look at this guy, Strick. So you want to kind of return. And if you have this kind of move you want to do now, that's going to be very dangerous. So neckline over here. Yeah. 282 to 292. Then retest. And then you continue the journey again. Maybe after this, break it down with BTC, when BTC find a base. Great. Okay, so this guy is struggling. Now, guys can see we're already 12.8. Now preparing for 12.4 and maybe finally 11.7 or thereabout. So the chances are there for the golden ratio. Yeah, no, just maybe $11 or thereabout. Okay, so if there's no more question, please, I've been so damnly busy, so I will try as much as possible to create some videos on all of those things, and so that it will take time. Whoever that can create time out of no time to settle down with those videos, have questions you ask, and then we can always advise us on the next step to take. And I think we'll have a long way to go and achieve better results. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so it's good. Tonight was nice, and I'm sure value was gotten. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording right now.